What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session, guys. Today's a tough day because I got a tough week ahead of me. I got a tough couple of days ahead of me with a bunch of shit that I have to do. You know, it is what it is. That's life. But I'm here. I did put up another instrumental today, as I promised. I keep working on the stuff. People ask me, like, what am I doing in the morning? It's hard for me to say because I don't really want people to know what I'm doing until it starts to build, you know, what it is supposed to be built. So, you know, I keep working on the stuff and try to keep my mouth shut. You know, guys, for those of you who never joined the channel, thank you for joining me today. For those of you who joined me before in the past, thank you for joined me in the past. And for those of you who are just going to be able to join me for today, thank you for just joining me today. For those of you who are just going to be able to watch the replay of the videos, thank you for watching the replay of the videos. This keeps happening to me. I want to say thank you so much to everyone who's here, or everyone who can be here. I try to be here every single day. I can't be here for all these things that I want to do every single day, but you know, I try to push myself as much as I can. Which is what we're going to do today. So I'm going to get started with my spiel here real quick. Guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. And this is what I'm trying to build. For those of you who are confused about what I'm trying to build here, let me go over my spiel real quick. So the channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things about the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is the practice session. The second part is the improvisational section. So the practice session is about me practicing. It's about you practicing. It's about us practicing together so that we can all get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert all the way on to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. We do that by following a basic structure with things that will be varied and changed within that structure, but the structure should remain basically around the same. So we're going to do warm-ups, scales, chords, different chords and voicings, different chord progressions, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, as well as different cover songs and different licks of the week, so we can get from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing to build the foundation for what we need to do. And the second thing, which is to become the best improvisational guitar players that we can be, because this is an invaluable skill as a musician to be able to play in real time anything that you want to play. And that's what the improvisational stuff's about. So I will be on the channel improving. You will get to judge that and sit on your throne judgment and judge me on whether I'm doing good, whether I'm doing bad, whether I'm doing great, whether I'm doing terribly. And you can tell me how I'm doing. Suggest different influencers or different exercises I can do to get from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of improvisational playing. It's my hope at a certain point you will not only feel comfortable but confident enough to where you can actually use the backing tracks I have in the playlist section of my channel to create the best music that you possibly can, to upload that to YouTube after filming yourself, and then with your permission, obviously sharing the video with me. And then maybe, at the very least, maybe I can talk about it on the channel, so we can talk about how I've attacked the fretboard using that song, how you attack the fretboard, what we can do as a collective to get better. Okay, again, only with your permission. If you decide that you don't want to send it, or you want to send it to me, but you don't want me to ever talk about it, or if you just want me to send you advice on what I think you should do, or what you can do, I think you can do to get better, I think we can have that conversation privately if that's something that you would prefer. And that's something that I would very much entertain doing. We don't have to talk about it at the channel at all. It's just about us getting better, guys. Lastly, or the third thing is basically a thing I've been working on, which is to create the best music. Using my guitar, the understanding of the guitar, my understanding of the fretboard, my understanding of music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X, as I've been doing for the last not 5 consecutive days, but I've put up 5 songs already that I've done in an hour. And again, they're not really great songs, and they're going to be terrible in the beginning, but I'm going to keep pushing and keep cranking them out as much as I can so I can get better and better and better to get to understand my digital audio workstation. I'll be using my guitar, I'll be playing guitar, doing improv, doing solos, creating synthesizer sounds, creating different compositions, different structures. I'll be singing and songwriting on these songs to create the best music I possibly can. 100% of the music I'll be putting out will obviously be music for me to get better. The other 90% of that music will be music I'm putting out for myself personally, and the other 10% will be split into 2 parts. Music I'm creating for and with other musicians, and music I'm creating for and with other film directors who work in the area in which I live. And fourthly, the last thing is basically the channel serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go situation when people don't really watch it. So I ask people to like, comment, subscribe to the channel so that I can get part of the YouTube partnership program and the Amazon affiliate program, so that I can I can start generating revenue from this channel, so I don't have to do as much of the second thing. The second thing is to ask people to donate to the channel. Now, there's 2 ways you can donate, either directly or indirectly. The direct way that you can help with the channel is donating to my Coffee account. Again, shout out to Elroy Jetson for donating for reoccurring the donation of $10 to the channel. It's very much appreciated, and I ask people to do that if they can. If you don't want to, but if you just want to donate a few bucks here and there, you can do so using my Coffee account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 to the account if you choose to do so. In the event that you don't want to, you can always check out my cryptocurrency referral links, which is the indirect way to help out with the channel. How does it help out indirectly? When you purchase cryptocurrency on this channel or using my referral links, they will offer you perks and benefits that would not normally be offered to you otherwise. Whatever they offer you, whether it be 20 bucks cash back or 100 bucks off trading fees, whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me, as I'm the referring client. Because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform, that is how it helps out with the platform, or the channel. Lastly, guys, again, the easiest way to help me out with the channel, the freest way, is not only just by subscribing and liking and commenting on my videos, it's also by following me and subscribing to me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. I'm not active on Twitch. I do have a Twitch channel though. I'm not as active as I should be on TikTok. I do have a TikTok account though. I'm very active on Facebook and on Instagram. But as a general rule of thumb, following me on those channels, whether I'm active on them or not, will help me inevitably grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels, because one hand washes the others. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get started here today. Shout out to all you guys who can be here. Shout out to all you guys that are here. Hunters for all of you guys who can be here. I'm going to go ahead and type in the coffee account link here in the chat. Again, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Again, as I said before, it is ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Here it is for you guys who'd like to check it out. Again, you can donate as little as €1 to the channel. Lastly, guys, here's the link to, here's the link of the week. And again, if you guys want to, I ask everybody to do this, but if you can, not even if you can, when I'm posting Licks of the Week, I ask that you guys subscribe to their, if you're watching my channel, I ask you to support their channels too, because at least subscribing and liking the videos that they put out for us, they help us grow as guitar players, and we want them to continue to put out content, even if we don't have money to pay these guys, which we don't, but they put out content that helps us get better, and to at least help them get the notoriety that they deserve. We should do our best to help them continue to push out content. And the way we do that is by liking and subscribing and commenting on their channels too. So I ask people to do that if you can. Not even if you can, I ask you to do it, because it's a good thing for them. It's free, it's at no cost to you guys, okay? And it just helps them continue to push out content that helps us get better, okay? Now we're gonna get started here today. We're at 90 beats per minute. We're gonna start with the alternate picking pattern where we don't Quasimodo. We're not looking down at our guitar fretboards. But we gonna do this right now, okay? Ain't no matter. All right. On the live stream page, see if anybody's here. Shout out to you guys that are here. Let's get it geared. No, let's go. I don't know why it keeps doing that. This is the worst start ever. There you go. I was stuck in first gear. That was the worst one I've done in a long time. Not in a long time, because there was one worse last week, but it was not great. But it happens, guys. We're going to keep working on it, keep pushing forward. Let's get right into the 190 beats per minute, working on the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito exercise. Let's see if we can keep that pace up, okay? Pace up. Keep up doing as good as we have been on that. which hasn't been perfect, but it's been pretty great. So let's try to keep it moving forward. 190 beats per minute, guys. Let's go right into the alternate spider picking pattern at 190 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it going. Alright, now we're going to get right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to 16th fret at 190 beats per minute before we get right into the sweep picking. Well, at least I ended up in the right place this week. Last week I did not end up in the same location. I ended up 2 frets above because I stopped early. Okay? We're going to work on Brandon Dion's sweep picking exercise at 130 beats per minute from 130 to 140 to 150. Can I interest you in an ice cold 40? I'm going to interest y'all in an ice cold 40. 130 wasn't great. Let's see if we can do 140. I should be perfect at 130. I'm not sure why that's not happening the way that I want it to. Let's go right into 150 and see if we can do it just as good at that tempo. Well, ironically enough, 150 somehow sounded better than the other two. That's crazy to me. We're going to do the next sweep picking tempo from 140 to 150 and then to 160. We're doing sweep picking exercise number 1. So let's get right to it. Eyes closed. Let's go to 150. 140 sounded like absolute trash, but that's okay. We're here to get better. We're here to improve. We're not here to beat ourselves up over things that are, good for us to work on. But again, beating ourselves up is not an effective method of us getting better. It just isn't. Okay? You know what it is? Practicing. Practicing more. Right into 160. Again, 150 sounded like dog shit. Don't know why. Wow, right to 160. Shout out to you guys for being here. Happy Tuesday, all y'all. All you guys for being here. Oh, got a phone call. And I will finish this exercise and I will make a phone call back. this on pause, and I got to call back my parents because when they call, I always pick up. So I'm going to put this on pause for a second, guys. Give me a second here. Give me 1 second. I stand by the statement. I say this to everyone, and I will say I stand by the statement. I don't care what you're doing. If you have your phone on you and your family calls, you answer. You call them back and let them know that you will call them when you are ready to finish with that. I stand by that statement. I do not feel bad about putting my live stream on pause when I have to answer my call from my family. You never know what it's going to be, what it's about, which is why I ask people to make sure whatever you're doing, stop what you're doing, answer your family's calls, okay? Those people are important, okay? Let's get right to it. We're working on right here to, see, we just finished up that. We're going to go right into the scales, guys. We're going to go right into the scales, okay? We are with the G major, F sharp, G flat major scale, followed by the G major scale, guys, if you don't remember that. And I don't know what to tell you. We just started it a couple of days ago. We started on Sunday, so this is day 3 of us working on it. We're at 190 beats per minute. I'm at 190 beats per minute, I should say. And you guys are welcome to join me at 190. But again, this is not a competition. We're trying to get better. And the only way to get better is to keep pushing ourselves. For me, it happens to be that I'm pushing myself at 190 beats per minute. If that's not your tempo, you have to do it slower, then do it more slowly. Okay, it's not me against you. It's you against the version of yourself yesterday. It's me against the version of who I was yesterday, or the guitar player I was yesterday. And that's it. That's what we're doing here. 190 beats per minute for me. Let's go. Second position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, E major, F sharp, G flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. One more time. Let's see if we can get it right. Seventh position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Eighth position, or the octave position, the F sharp, G flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, guys, we're going to finish up the major scales by going right into the G major scale at 190 beats per minute, starting in first position. Again, my eyes are closed. Your eyes should be closed, or you should have something over your eyes so that you're not staring down at your guitar. I'm doing this personally to try to get better at not looking at my fretboard and trying to make sure that I'm visualizing the fretboard. And the only way that I've been able to do that is through shutting my eyes. So hopefully this may work for you, or if you have like one of those eye masks that people wear when they go to sleep, that should be something you should try to use as well. Again, I don't know a better way of doing this. I've seen other artists and influencers on bass and guitar who've done this, so I'm doing it too. So. Third position, I'm sorry, second position, G major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G major, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G major scale, 190 beats per minute. I just fished right there. Fifth position, G major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position? Yeah, sixth position. G major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. G major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. And finally, the seventh position, the octave position of the G major scale, 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's go. Now, guys, we're going to go right into the minor pentatonic scales. The F major, the F sharp G flat major scale, followed by the G major, F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute, because we're not going to Unanda. We're going right into the F sharp, right into the G minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. I'm going to get this right at some point, guys. You have to excuse me sometimes. I get really tired in the middle of the day. It's not even the middle of the day. It is late at night. I've been up really early, got a bunch of shit I gotta do, tomorrow, rest of the week. It's gonna be a tough couple of weeks, but we're gonna get it done. We're gonna keep pushing through, keep powering through. Let's get right into it, starting with the F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's go after we get a little bit more of this coffee. Let's go. Second position, G major scale, F sharp G flat major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute, y'all. Fourth position, F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's go. Fifth position, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's go. Sixth position. F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's go. Woo! Finishing up here, guys. The last part with the F sharp, G flat. We start with the F sharp, G flat. Now we're going to the G minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's go. First position, G minor pentatonic scale. Let's go. Third position. Second position, G minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's go. Third position, G minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's go. Fifth position, G minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Finally, the fifth position, the octave position of the G minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's go. Guys, let's get right into the chords. Psych! We're going to do find the note. And find the note, we are going to find the note. It's going to be the G note. Yee, yee, yee. And then we're going to do the augmented and diminished chords. It's not true. We're going to do the 7 chords and the minor 7 chords. I don't know why it's turned off. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I usually keep this open because I have to make sure that everything is going according to plan. It's going, as we like to say in English, swimmingly. And it should be. As of right now, I don't know what the hell is going on. Here we go. Find the note. Again, we don't need the metronome for this section because we don't need it. It's as simple as that. Let's go right into the find the note, starting with the G note. Again, this exercise was an exercise recommended by Joe Satriani, a very, very famous guitar player. If you do not know him, you should look him up. Okay, very famous conservatory guy. Very helpful. Okay. Weakfoot, shout out to you, my guy. I didn't even know you were here, man. I didn't even see it. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. You're the best, dude. You are the best. It's good to see you, brother. Yeah, let's get right to it, guys. We're going to work right on the, let me see if I can see these again. And the reason why I didn't see them is because I had my thing shut down. When I shut my phone, when somebody was calling my phone, I hit the end button, and the end button put me to a different screen. The different screen deactivated my active screen on my phone, which is why that's what happened. So anyway, doesn't matter. Find the note. We're playing Find the G note. Again, if you guys know what Find the G is or Find the note is, it's basically we're using the 12 plus 12 minus 12 method. If you know what the fret number is below the 12th fret on any given string, you can find its position above the 12th fret by just adding 12 to that number. If you know its position above the 12th fret, or at the 12th fret, you find its position below the 12th fret by subtracting 12 from that number. So G, for instance, is on the E string, on the bottom E string, is on the 3rd fret. So you add 12 to that note, you get 15. If you knew that it started on 15 but didn't know it started on 3, you take 12 and subtract it from 15, and you get 3. That works on every single string, but every single string, obviously, that note is not going to be in the same place. But if you know where the note is below the 12th fret, you add 12 to that number. If you know where it is above the 12th fret, you subtract 12 from that number. It's that simple. So 3-5, 3-15, my bad, on the bottom E string. And it just so happens it happens to be on 3 and 15 on the top E string. So we're going to the bottom E string again, it's 3 and 15. Now we're going to go to the A string, which puts us at 10 and 22 on the A string, which puts us back to 3 and 15 on the low E string, which puts us back to 3 and 15 on the high E string. Then we go to the B string, and we're at 8 and 20, 8 and 20 on the B string. And back to 3 and 15 on the E string, and back to 3 and 15 on the low E string, which puts us at 10 and 22 on the E string, or on the A string, my bad. Then we're going to go to the D string, which puts us at, I want to see, 5 and 17, but I don't think that's right. It is right. I went back to 4 because I wasn't sure of myself. I knew I should have trusted myself. So back to 10 and 22 on the A string. Back to 3 and 15 on the low E string. Then back to 3 and 15 on the high E string. Then back to 8 and 20 on the B string. And the next string is G, so we play open to 12. Again, you add 12 to 0, and you get 12. You subtract 12 from 12 to 12, you get 0. Then back to 5 and 17 on the D string. Then back to 10 and 22 on the A string. And back to 3 and 15 on the low E string, and then we get to finish up the way that I really like to finish up, which is like this. It's going to be a look at the week, guys. Shout out to you, Weakfoot. Again, Thank you for being here, my guy. Let me go ahead and type this into the chat because I didn't see this. Also, happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm going to pin this comment. Shout out to Weakfoot. This guy's helped me so much with my channel. The images that you're seeing, okay, if you looked at any of the things that I posted, especially when it comes to the music stuff, like my whatever it is, my thumbnail. If you see the thumbnail for any of the stuff that I've been working on, chances are Weakfoot did it. Okay, he's been helping me out a lot with this really cool stuff that I really hate doing, and I'm very, very appreciative of that, my friend. I'm thankful that you're here and that you're helping me out with this channel, man. I can't thank you enough. I really can't. I don't know how else I could thank you. I wish I could give you tons of money. If I had it, I would do that, but you know, I don't. So maybe one day though, once I grow this channel. All right, let's get right into the chords. So we're not doing the diminished chords. We're doing the chords I hate the most on a day that I really don't want to do them. Unfortunately, doing things that you don't want to do on the days that you really don't want to do them are the days that you have to do them, which sucks because I really don't want to do these chords. I want to do something easier because I do have a lot of shit going on today, but it's antithetical to what I believe. If I'm not doing what I'm telling you guys to do, this makes no sense, okay? I have to do what I said I was going to do, which is to grow this channel. I can only do that if I am doing it in an appropriate way. So in a very appropriate way. The only way for me to do it as appropriately as possible is showing you that some of the things I do, I have to do on days even when I hate doing it. So we're going to get right to it, guys. We're going to work on the G7 melody chords as much as it sucks, but we're going to do it, okay? So let's go. I don't know why this isn't working. Oh, that's why. Let's go again, okay? One more time. Let's go right to these inside chords. Let's not like this right here. Yo. One more time. And then, I don't know why this one's so hard for me. So we're here.
chords that sound less something like they right here. Just where we are? Yeah. Let's go again. Why is this one not working for me right now? There we go. One more time, okay? Another bottom 4 string chords that sound like this right here. Yeah? What's up? Shout out to you, Weakfoot. It's good to see you, dog. See the thumbnails for the daily instrumentals. Have I used the other? Is that the one you're asking for? Using the ones I sent, I have not used those yet. The reason why is I was doing them at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, my time, and I just forgot. That's the honest answer. I forgot to download them. And now that you've reminded me, I don't know if you can see it in my face, I'm tired as shit. Thank you for the thumbnails, man. I'm going to use those same ones. I just totally, I've been working so hard this week, I just totally forgot to download them. I just wanted you to know that. Yeah, I used the first one that you sent me, not the other ones. Guys, shout out to Weakfoot for helping me out with these thumbnails, man. You are an incredible human being, and I appreciate you. So I'm going to keep working on them. Like I said, my number one goal was just to get them out there, to work on them as much as I can. But it's true that I was trying to do 5 a week, and then on the weekends I was trying to figure out which one was going to be the best one, or get people to try to get community engagement to see which instrumental people like the best, and to finish the song the weekend. Okay, not just the instrumental, but putting all the lyrics on it, this, that, and the other. So that's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do. Weakfoot, I'm going to download those things today. If you could just send me a message just to remind me, because I'm so tired, I'll probably forget again. Probably. If you could send me just a message on Instagram, that would be great. Because I'll check that out as soon as I get done with what I'm doing here. And then I'll just download them and I'll make sure I have them done tomorrow morning. You will get to see tomorrow. I will use number 3. Okay? And that one's going to be awesome. We're going to do the G minor melody, G minor 7th chords, okay? Is this it? Is that the one? Yeah, it's right here. My bad. Let's go again, okay? Let's go right to the G minor 7th chords, guys. Inside, let's go. You guys are gonna have to excuse me. I'm super tired. Let's get right into the bottom, to the rhythm chords, and then the bottom 4 string chords, guys. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, full steam. And then 5, let me see. Oh, that's right. Let's go again, okay? Let's go again, okay? Let's go right into the bottom 4 string chords, guys. One more time. Now that we finished with the G flat, or the F sharp G flat minor chord, or the minor major 7th chords, I'm sorry, and then the minor 7th chords, because 7th and major 7th chords they're not the same. We've been over this. I keep screwing it up because I am tired as shit. tired as shit. I'm so fucking tired, guys. I do curse on this channel, clearly. Hopefully that's not an actual obstacle for you guys. I hope it's not, because if it is, then this might not be the channel for you, because I do curse a lot. Not a lot. I don't curse at people in particular. I just curse in the presence of people. Especially when I'm as tired as I fucking am right now, because I'm fucking tired. Oh, God. G7 chords, guys. We can't be perfect every day. You know what I mean? Like, we can't be fresh every day. Let's go right to these inside chords that sound a little something like this right here, y'all. Here. Now back down. There we go. Let's go right to these rhythm chords, guys. We're gonna keep pushing forward. You know, I'm tired of shit. Again, okay? Okay. Here. 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 Go back to here. Right here. We're gonna do it one more time, okay? Here. Then here. 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 let's get right into the bottom 4 string chords of the G7, like a G7, like a G7. Let's go right into the minor 7th chords, the G minor 7th chords, guys. Then we get to go right into the lick of the week. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel. It is helpful for the channel, and it helps me get better. It helps me grow my channel, at least. Let's go right into the G minor 7 chords where I noodle around on my guitar, and that's fun to do, but it's not what we're doing right now. So let's do the G minor 7 chords. Let's go. Let's go right into the bottom 4 string chords. Psych! We're going to finish up here with the rhythm chords, then the inside chords, then the rhythm chords, and the bottom 4 string chords, because that's how we do. Let's get right into these rhythm chords, guys. That sounded something like this, right? Sure. Okay. Why this isn't working. There we go. It's fatigue. That's all that is. It's fatigue right there. And then here. Keep pushing through, guys. We've got these bottom 4 string chords to do, then we can get right into the lick of the week. If you haven't checked it out, it's already in the description of the video, or not description, it's in the chat. So check it out. Let me know what you think, and we're gonna get to that afterwards. And guys, let's get right into the lick of the week. Again, this guy, his name is Maurizio Mura, and I don't know where he is from particularly. My guess is Brazil. But he is one of the dopest teachers on the internet. One of the. He's not the dopest teacher, but he's definitely up there. Okay? Subscribe to his channel. Okay? Show this guy some love. Let him know that you are watching his videos by liking them and maybe following him on his channel. Helping him grow his account will inevitably help us get better, guys. And that's what we want. We want to get better. We should help them grow their accounts too. Grow their channels, and they continue to put out content, and we continue to consume that content that helps us become better. Obviously, if we're playing against it. So bluesy right there at the end. So this is what the beginning part sounds like. We kind of had a general idea what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. So there's a pause there, so it's. There he is. Okay. that's all the time I'm going to have for that one today. We're going to get right into the OD Polyphia riff. I'm going to try to run through this and get it right at 100 beats per minute 2 times in a row. Normally I'd say 3 times, but I'm tired. If I can focus long enough to get it 3 times in a row, if I can focus on it even when I'm not tired, it's such a tough riff. That would be great. I'm going to try to get this 2 times in a row. If I can do it 3 times, I'm going to try. If I can get this once, this would be awesome. Shit. this right one more time. And there it was, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that I got it right a couple times, but they were just so dirty that I just didn't feel like dirty. Like, they weren't clean. I guess it's the opposite of clean. Yeah, dirty. So, yeah. And sometimes when you say dirty, that's a filthy riff. Some people they mean that in a good way, but it was not in a good way. It was just not good. I just wanted to do it again until I got it right. So we're gonna work on these G major backing tracks, and I'm gonna try to do the best that I can with all the energy that I have left, guys. I'm so sorry that this is just the way it is today. I'm sorry that I'm just tired. It's gonna be this way for the next couple of weeks. Chords of this are G, D, E minor, and then C. Let's get right to it. D, my bad. Then C. we finished with that one. Did it sound good? No, but there were some things in there that did sound kind of cool that I can use later on, which is what it's all about. It's about learning from your mistakes, and making mistakes comes a dime a dozen when you are working on improvisational music. This one, the D and the C are switched, so then you go G, or I'm sorry, G, C, E minor, and then D. That one ended great, but the rest of that shit was terrible because I got a lot of work to do. But again, That's what happens sometimes when you play this live stream stuff, when you do this improvisational stuff. It's not always going to turn out as perfectly as you want it to do, as you want it to be. And that's just a part of the process, guys. I want to say thank you for those of you who were able to be here. I don't go over my spiel here at the end, but we finished the whole thing, even doing the stuff that I didn't want to do because, well, unfortunately, that's part of what we have to do. And I'm going to have to be here every single day to show you that this process isn't easy. It's never always... It's fun to do, but it's never the most fun thing to do. But it is always fun to get better. Unfortunately, seeing yourself get better doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. And I want people to see that whatever you see on the internet isn't always what you are, what people are doing. Okay, when you see people who are killing it, you're not seeing the 15 hours worth of work that they put in daily behind it. Okay, some people are great at it, some people are not. Most people aren't. Okay, there are very few virtuosos on planet Earth, and there are very few people who spend all their time working on stuff that they can do because they just don't have time to do it. I just want to invite people in on the process so that you can work with me so we can get better as a collective, and so that you can also see that this stuff doesn't always come easy to everyone all the time. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, before I just pass out here on the floor of my own apartment, I wanted to say to you guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time and your attention, and I thank you for being here. As again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. If you haven't done so already, I ask you to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. This channel is about us getting better as a collective and me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. If you'd also like to, you can also check out you can help out with the channel directly and indirectly, either directly through my cryptocurrency or directly through my coffee account and donate to the channel that way, or you can get involved in cryptocurrency and indirectly help out with the account by purchasing cryptocurrency worth $50 or more using my referral links in the description of every single video. And lastly, guys, if you'd like to, I ask you to subscribe to me across all platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. I'm not active on TikTok. I'm not active on Twitch. I ask you to subscribe to me across those platforms anyway, because helping me grow those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. It's good to see you. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build, and I'm going to continue to build this thing brick by brick. But with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye.